Hey there, everybody. My name is Angelo. Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome. It is very late here, and it's actually kind of past my bedtime, but eh, with that being said, I thought I would just touch in with you guys. I had a long day, lots of work, got some sunburn, got some color. Um, Kind of excited that I guess I got some color, but at the same time, if it peels and it's uncomfortable, that will be a bummer. However, today was very busy, but it was also very productive. So if you want to hear more about myself and my journey and some of my productive days, consider subscribing to the channel. It really helps out a lot. Hit that notification bell to let you know when I release new content. Right now I'm doing it basically every single day, and so if there's something that you are looking for, it is probably somewhere on here. So with that being said, if you have any recommendations of things you want me to make, things you want me to talk about, any questions, let me know down below in the comments, and I will do my best to get back to all of you. So, with that being said, I want to say thank you for all of the support, of course, and also to say that, let's get into the video. What did I do today, and why did I get sunburnt, and all of that fun stuff. So, to answer a really very simple question, why did I get sunburnt? It's because I was outside all day, and from what I understand, it was above 75 for a good portion of the day. And so I crisped up pretty fast and didn't realize it until I was actually done with my shift. So I had worked a whole workday, gotten home and saw my farmer's tan, how red my arms and my neck were. And so that is the first thing that happened today that was not a win, but it's one of those things that comes with the territory. If you're going to work outside, you're going to wind up getting a bad tan, a bad burn at some point. If you're irresponsible, especially. So that's my fault. But yeah, just unfortunately, that's how it falls sometimes. And so yeah, I ran into that scenario. Um, Feeling better though. It feels better. Took a shower, cooling down. All of that really helped. My skin felt like it was on fire. Still feels a bit warm, but it doesn't feel as intense of a burn. And so hopefully that resolves itself to some degree. As far as what I did today, if you are unfamiliar, I do electrical work, and today was an interesting one. We went to a community that had some issues with, I believe it was, had to do with their sewage system, and they had an issue where one of the feeds that was feeding power to one of two pumps was out of order, and we couldn't figure out what the problem was. It kept on tripping the breaker, kept on shutting down the pump, and fortunately, right now, because it's the off season, the pump isn't being really used to the same degree as if everybody was living there. However, because of the fact that off season is disappearing and people are coming back, we had to be fast and act on our toes and find the problem. So we used some specialized tools. We found the problem in the ground, multiple problems, I'd like to say, but replaced a 25 to 35, not 35, but 30-foot piece of wire, and it held. and then we buried that wire up again. Of course, the code 18 inches, and everything held. So hopefully that solves the problem. I know that sounds like very boring, but when you're digging, trenching, wiring, cutting, pulling wire, it gets complicated. It was a busy day, even though simple job concept, everything being executed properly is some work and is very physically demanding. And I have basically physically res- not even challenged myself, but pushed myself to a point of almost overexertion while I was on the job, and I'm over 16,000 steps right now, which I think is the most I've had in a couple of days. Not even a couple of days, probably a few weeks to maybe even months. And I'm almost at like 4,000 calories burnt, which is quite a few if I say so myself. So I really just wanted to keep you guys updated with all of that and that I'm pushing forward and making progress. And it was really nice. My sleep habits are getting better. I'm falling asleep on time. I can't believe it. I'm saying it, but I was wrong. Sometimes you got to recognize that. But I was wrong about my sleep and the issues, and maybe sometimes just setting hard deadlines for when you need to be asleep really do work. And so, if you are struggling, I would say try to set a hard deadline for the first like week and get up at the same time every single day, even if you are not doing anything. It does not matter. Do not put yourself in places to fall asleep, and you will most likely see success unless you have a serious medical condition. I'm not a medical professional to preface all of the advice that I gave. This is just personal experience. With that being said, if you are going through any challenges or any obstacles, or you genuinely have something that you have your mind set on, I want you to know that I believe in your ability to do something great. Do not listen to the people on the sidelines. They are on the sidelines, they are bystanders for a reason. It's because you are out there trying to get it done. Everybody else just wants to watch. So don't listen to what they have to tell you. Keep going because you are the one that is going. And I believe in you. So do not quit. I'm still fighting some of my battles. I still have some restrictions after all my surgeries and recovery and all that epilepsy stuff. So I'm not quitting on myself, and I refuse to quit on you guys. So please do not quit on yourself and don't quit on me, and we can hold each other accountable. With that being said, I hope you had a great day. I hope you guys are staying healthy, happy, and safe, and I will talk to you all very soon. Have a good one.